and it was about somebody missing you. And I feel like there was some information missing from that reading. So I wanted to get on here and I wanted to pull some more cards on the reading that I just did in regards to somebody being surrounded by people missing you. Hold on, let me pull up the chat here. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm actually gonna set the mood. Wait a second. Okay. All right, who's all in here? What's up? Okay. So we're doing a tarot reading in bed. Who else is in bed? Well, depending on where y'all are from. I'm from the States, so. Hi. I don't know if you've seen the beginning of the reading. So basically, what I was saying was I just did a reading and it was about somebody missing you. They're surrounded by people and I was about to go to sleep, but I was laying here and I was like, I know that was supposed to be a quick reading, but I was like, man, I just feel like there's some missing information there. And I wanted to dive into it a little bit more. You're from Montana? Whoa. Colorado. Okay. So anyway, we're going to do that. Yes, I turned off the lights, okay, because I wanted to. All right, I got my tarot deck here. I can't show you every single one of these cards because they're not blocked out. Okay, so what we're going to do, I also have a timing deck beside me. It's a Divine Timing Oracle deck because the reading, the one I just did, if you didn't watch it, I'll give you like a quick little sum of what it was. It was leaning towards somebody about to reach out to you. Okay, it was leaning towards somebody really missing you, wanting to reconcile with you, on the verge of reaching out. But when I asked their next actions, I got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is indicating like ignoring, right? Ignoring the opportunity that the universe is, ignoring that cup the universe is presenting to the man in the Four of Cups. And it was like the Nine of Cups indicates, overindulging. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, I got somebody's like suppressing it, trying to numb it, not really wanting to do it because, okay, anyway. Whole reading was leading up to them wanting to reach out. Now, energy is really fickle, okay? Everybody has free will. Everybody has the ability to change their mind at any given moment, right? Anyway, that all being said, I want to know specifically if I can get a read on what actually happened between the two of you and what it is they're hiding. Because if you watch that, they're holding on to a secret. Now, you could be the secret, and you would know. You could be the secret that they're holding on to, okay? But I feel their intentions, they're almost ignoring you because they don't want something to come out, even though they felt like they wanted to tell you the truth. Justice card came out. So it's like they felt like they wanted to be honest with you. End of the reading, I even pulled a card that said, I wish I could be fully honest with you. It's like they want to be fully honest with you. They want to tell you the truth, but at the same time, they don't intend to. Okay? Anyway, so first of all, what happened? Okay, what happened? Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for double tapping the screen. I'm going to try not to be on here too long, though. Okay. Okay, what happened? I have to put the phone down because I'm in bed. All right, what happened? What actually happened here? What the hell happened? What happened? Okay, we got the Nine of Cups. So, did this person always overindulge? This is like somebody presenting themselves as everything you ever wanted. Somebody presented themselves as like your biggest wish fulfillment. They could have molded themselves into everything they thought you wanted. We got the Page of Swords. They studied you. Somebody watched you, studied you, molded themselves into your wish fulfillment. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about that. The 10 of Wands. They also, so they molded themselves into your biggest wish fulfillment, but it's telling me they also always had a wall up. So there was always a wall that you could feel that you couldn't get through. There was something there. There was always some sort of wall or blockage. So I have to tell you, if that's the case, you may be an avoidant. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We as humans, when we are avoiding our emotions, when we're emotionally avoidant, we tend to be attracted to emotionally avoidant people. Okay, in my opinion, right? But yeah, so someone kind of dressed themselves into everything you ever wanted, but I feel there was always some sort of barrier there, is what it was telling me, what it's telling me here. So, what are they hiding? Got the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. What is it that they're hiding that they don't want you to know about? What is it that they're hiding? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? The Knight of Cups. Pursuing someone else. So they're hiding that they're pursuing someone else. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about what they're hiding. The Magician. So while trying to make it happen with you, they were trying to make it happen with someone else. It's like somebody here was spreading themselves very thin here. Kind of just throwing out illusions, seeing what would stick. This person was definitely showing interest in another person. We got Gemini here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo. You could be a Gemini or Virgo. It doesn't really matter, but if that's your thing, those are the zodiac signs that are coming out. We got water, fire as well. Yeah, so what they were hiding and what they don't want you to know is they were actually working on another situation. They were actually actively trying to work on this situation while trying to work on a situation with you. You know, this can be really, like the downside of this could be really manipulative. You know, someone here could be very emotionally manipulative, like they were trying to emotionally manipulate you, emotionally manipulate another person. But they were definitely showing attraction to someone else. Okay. They don't want you to know about this. Like, they don't really want you to know. Maybe you had suspicions of it, but they don't want to admit it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, their intentions in that reading that I just did, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. But basically, their intentions were the Moon, the Four of Pentacles. That, to me now, pulling these cards, it's like, even if you do know and you were suspicious of it, it's like this person doesn't want to admit that that's what they were actually doing, because they are interested in you too. And it was almost like this person was trying to pursue both of these options again and trying to see which one they would prefer more in the long run, which one would stick. Okay. So we got the High Priestess that flew out. You know, this is an energy of, at the end of the day, you should always trust your own intuition. Your gut reactions, your intuition are typically on point. Trust me. So don't ignore your intuition at the end of the day, because if you ignore it now, it may come back to bite you later. Maybe you did ignore it in the past and now it's coming back to bite you now, isn't it? So there is a heavy message here to not ignore your intuition, but there's also a heavy message here to help guide you. meaning that your higher self, God, is here telling you, hey, you may want to go within and deal with the subconscious things that you're also suppressing. Because you could be suppressing some, and I'm not telling you to do it now. If you're not ready to do it now, then don't do it now. But at some time in the future, we're gonna have to go within and deal with these subconscious things that we avoid. So that is your advice, I feel, is this lesson that you've gone through, though may have been very, very difficult. It was definitely a lesson in to not ignore your intuition ever again. Okay. Let's see if is there any hope in this person changing for the better? Is there any hope in this person changing for the better? Okay, actually growing and evolving. Is there any hope in this person changing for the better? And becoming more commitment oriented? Let's see. I got the King of Pentacles. I feel like at the end of the day, that is what they want. I think at the end of the day, they do want someone to come home to. At the end of the day, they do want to be a provider. At the end of the day, this is somebody that does want to be looked at as the King of Pentacles. I feel like at the end of the day, the answer is yes. This person, there is hope in somebody. People can change, people can grow, people can learn, people make mistakes. People make mistakes. That is the human condition. And I feel like this person, though they made a mistake, I'm not telling you to forgive, and I'm not telling you to get back with this person when they reach out. That's not what I'm telling you to do. Because that High Priestess card did come out, which can be a card of secrets and intuition. But I just wanted to see, it is possible that this person could eventually someday grow and learn and evolve from all of this, for sure. Okay. How are they feeling right now? So continuation, how are they feeling right now about you? How are they feeling right now about you? We got the Nine of Pentacles. Why the Nine of Pentacles? And then we got the Devil. I can't show you this card. So I do feel like this person is obsessing over your potential. There's something here about them feeling like you have great potential. If you are someone out there that's well off financially, I feel like that's something they're really attracted to, so be mindful of that. This person could feel like you are very materialistic. This person can feel like they can't provide for you the way that you expect them to. There's something here along the lines where somebody is also kind of feeling like maybe you expected too much of them, or they just can't provide for you financially. Maybe you're someone who dresses up constantly. You take really good care of yourself. Maybe you're constantly getting your nails done, your lashes done, things like that. So if that is you, this person is feeling kind of insecure about being able to sustain a relationship with you because they lack financially, or they could just be kind of selfish and stingy with their finances. Okay. But as of right now, they're feeling like you are, overall, they're kind of obsessing over your potential. There's something here about someone feeling like you have a lot of potential. Okay. If you are single right now, those of you that are actually single, like you are claiming that status, they're kind of annoyed at the fact that you're single and available for other people to come and snatch you up. If you're someone that has recently changed your relationship status, or if you're like publicly coming out as single, this person is really pissed off about it. Okay, they're really mad. They're really angry at the fact that you are making yourself ready and available for other suitors to come and kind of woo you. Okay. Yeah, they're not too happy about that. Well, okay, so let's see. All right, what are their next actions, continuation, other than ignoring this and trying to overindulge and to suppress their feelings? Let's see. Are they ever, what is the outcome? What is the overall outcome in this situation? Oh, we got the Tower. Jeez. We got the Tower and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Tower doesn't necessarily have to be this awful card. Typically the Tower, this is actually, it's illusions getting blown up. It's things that are not built on a solid foundation getting blown up. The truth, really, it's the truth coming out. It's a realization, it's truth, and it's exposure. And anything that was not built on a solid foundation, it's gone. Okay, and then we got this Queen of Pentacles here. So the overall outcome is there's some sort of illusion that is getting blown up here. Now, you in particular are about to go through a very big shift. And I feel with this Queen of Pentacles energy coming out with the Tower, the really big shift is you're about to accomplish something major in your life. I feel, again, this Tower is a positive. Though if you're going through the Tower now, it might not feel like a positive. It never does. When things kind of just out of nowhere blow up, it never feels like a positive. However, you're headed in the right direction, and I feel you will rebuild. That is really the message. You're going to rebuild. You're going to rebuild yourself, your life, your confidence, whatever got taken away from you here. Overall, I just feel like you're going to be good. You're going to be all right. All right. Now, as what the overall outcome of this situation was, I got to tell you, I don't necessarily see you and this person actually getting back together or getting into a committed relationship. I don't see that. Now, I do feel, excuse me. Now, I do feel when you get your shit together, because you can get your shit together. You can get it together. I think that's when this person's going to reach out to you. I think that's what the Tower is. And it's like when you finally get it together and you're not thinking about it anymore, that's when this person's going to reach out to you. Scorpio, Capricorn's here. Could be you, could be them. We got Earth. Now, I'm going to pull this Divine Timing Oracle, and I'm going to get an exact time frame. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I know that's so pleasant to hear, isn't it? Okay. Divine Timing Oracle. Now, I feel they will reach out to you when you get it together, but you don't have to answer, or maybe you can, whatever you want to do. Let's see. I'm going to shuffle. Tell me when to stop. The first stop that I see, I'm going to pull a card. We're going to do some interactive tarot. When are they going to reach out? The first stop that I see, when you write stop in the chat. All right. Oh. Y'all know what it says. It says it's in the future. It says it's in the future. Hold on, let me see if I can. It says it's in the future. Out of all the timings in this deck. Let's pull one more. Let's see. Give me one more. Tell me when to stop. The first stop I see. Let's see if we can get one more. Oh, it says it's the right time to take action. Now listen, if you are somebody that you are just having such a hard time moving forward and you feel like you need some form of clarity and closure, taking action would have, obviously, if you were to be the one to reach out, I feel like they would reach out soon after. I'm not telling you to do that. Now, here's the thing. Whether this message is for you or not, maybe you're somewhere and you're like, okay, well, I don't know if this message is for me. You could have Earth sign in your chart. Scorpio is here, okay? You could be a Capricorn. You could be an air sign. Nonetheless, I don't, it's just energy of the reading and the tarot cards, okay? If you are someone out there and you're watching this and you are feeling like you want to reach out to this person because maybe you feel like you need some type of clarity and closure, but then you're like, okay, well, what if they reject me and they don't respond? That's not going to feel good. Let me tell you something. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. Again, I'm not telling you to reach out to anybody. what I am saying and what I'm actually seeing in these cards, even with this Tower, it's like that could be the sudden realization. That could be the closure and the clarity that maybe you need. And so it's like, it would suck, but that may be, again, this is only for those of you that feel like you just, if you feel like you need closure and you just can't move forward without reaching out to this person, reaching out to them might do you some good, regardless if they reach back out or not. This is saying they would. This is saying that they would reach out. If you were to reach out first, they would reach back out. But if they don't, and this message is not for you, again, that's going to tell you everything you need to know. So, but anyway, now before I go, I wanted to, let's do an if their sign were honest. We're going to do another one of those. It'll be like a bonus. This is like a bonus continuation of the reading I did earlier. So if you didn't watch it, you can go watch it. If not, I mean, this might give you the gist of it. Also, if you're specifically in no contact, I do membership videos of those. I just did one of those if you're interested. That's in all signs though. Okay. All right. So what sign are y'all dealing with? What sign are y'all dealing with? Okay, let's see if the Aries were honest. What would the Aries say if the Aries was honest with you? They can't reach out. Excuse me, sorry y'all. The Aries is saying they can't reach out. So they can't, you know why? If the Taurus was honest, the Taurus is afraid that they may have lost you forever. If the Gemini was honest, the Gemini wishes that they would have treated you better. If the Cancer was honest, the Cancer is having a really hard time letting go of you. If the Leo was honest, oh, we got flyers here. The Leo, if they were honest, they would say, "Is it over?" ? I know that you're my soulmate. So there's a Leo that feels like you two are supposed to be together, and then we also have I'm scared of rejection. So I feel like the Leo is questioning whether or not this connection is over, and they don't want it to be. If the Virgo was honest, the Virgo wishes things could be different. If the Libra was honest, the Libra feels like you two are really like-minded. They relate to you on so many levels. The Libra feels like you guys are two peas in a pod. If the Scorpio was honest, the Scorpio admires you. There's a Scorpio that really admires you. If the Sagittarius was honest, so many things remind you of them. So the Sagittarius is seeing like signs and synchronicities of you. If the Capricorn was honest, they feel like you two are in each other's lives for a reason. So the Capricorn feels like you two met for a reason. If the Aquarius was honest, we both know I'm not the one for you. So there's an Aquarius that feels like you two may not be a good fit for each other. That could be due to them projecting some insecurities on you. Maybe they feel like they're not good enough. For some of you guys, there could be an Aquarius that's struggling financially that feels like they don't have enough. If the Pisces was honest, they're obsessed. The Pisces is obsessed with you. All right, y'all, that's what I got. That was the little late night quick continuation reading I wanted to do. Again, this was just like a bonus. Only take what resonates, guys, when watching tarot. Never try to force anything to fit. At the end of the day, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thank y'all so much for showing up. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment after the live. If you want to hype the video, I appreciate that too. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.